Hello viewers, and welcome back to the channel. I'm on holiday in Albufeira this week, and I thought it was only right and fitting that I should do some videos while I'm here. Now, I've only ever been to Portugal for a couple of long weekends on motor trade trips or the MotoGP, so I really don't know much about Portugal or the Algarve or Albufeira, so I'm just going to have a bit of a walk and hopefully point out some things that we can see on the way. Now, for those of you who have been on holiday here already, you'll recognise from these buildings behind me where I am. And I'm at, I don't know whether it's the top or the bottom of the world famous Albufeira Strip. Now obviously it's late November, although the weather's fantastic, I've got to say, but it's late November. I expect most places to be closed, but I'm going to have a wander down here and I'm going to try and keep up the tradition of every good Brit abroad and get myself a big fried breakfast. I'm going to find somewhere that looks as though it does a decent breakfast. So let's come with me on the walk and see how we get on. As I'm standing up here, there's a tequila bar just at the corner. There's a Chinese restaurant just inside there. Supposed to be pretty good actually, that one, but as I say, I've not been and I think it's closed. And coming at the top of the strip here, we've got Wild & Co. And the bars here are massive, I've got to say. They're all really, really big. And then Albufeira 66. So obviously an American themed restaurant. And they've got the Statue of Liberty there. And they've cut a late 30s, early 40s Ford car in half. Now it's all covered because I noticed the guy was painting the wall here. So he's obviously covered it with paper to stop the splashes from the paint. So that's considerate. Just on the other side of the road here, there's a sizzling steak restaurant. So I'm only going to do one walk down here, and we'll maybe come back at night and see how lively it is. But you know, Matt's Bar, I believe, is one of the more popular places on the strip. Across the road you've got Cooper's here, Pancho's, eating in, takeaway. So there's restaurants all the way down here, and clubs, Club Heaven, Reno's. Obviously very quiet. Just some walking here. I just had a thought. Sorry, the sun's at the wrong angle. I just had the thought. I was talking about going for a fried breakfast, and it got me thinking. How is it? You can go and you can get a full Scottish breakfast, or you can get a full English, and you can get a full Irish. But I've never seen anywhere advertising a full Welsh. Can you get a full Welsh restaurant? Sorry, a full Welsh breakfast anywhere? Is that even a thing? Do the Welsh have a traditional fry-up? So if you're Welsh and you know about that, let us know in the comments. What's the story with getting a full Welsh when you can get a Scottish, Irish and English breakfast? Just a thought there. So just as I'm walking down here, it's worth pointing out, if you've never been to Albufeira, the pavements are all these tiny little blocks. And they've obviously been down for a long, long time. And it's quite uneven. You know, we have a saying in Scotland, I'm sure it's maybe a similar saying throughout the UK, but all these wee blocks, they're up and down like a whore's drawers. And it can make it quite difficult to walk. You bloody trip. You take 5 paces and you trip over a block that's sticking up a bit higher than everywhere else. And I've been talking to some people, and they said you want to see it when it's been raining. It's like an ice rink. Even Torval and Dean would struggle to get along here when it's been raining, especially when quite a lot of it's quite hilly. So keep that in mind as well if you're coming to Albufeira. It's quite a hilly little place. So yeah, I digress, as I often do. So here's, we're halfway up the strip here, and you know, it's 11 o'clock in the day, and this jam bar and food has got the music banging. You hear it, and there's people sitting drinking beer already at 11 o'clock in the morning. But hey, it's holiday time, isn't it? Why wouldn't you? Let's cross over. Have you got the chance? So yeah, this place must be really chock-a-block in the summer months, because there's just nightclubs and bars everywhere on both sides. You know, Simply Nights, Ramos Restaurant, Pow Wow, there's a tattoo studio, steak houses, pizza houses, tattoo shops, the zoo club, and more uneven pavement blocks. I wonder how many victims they claim late on a Saturday or a Sunday night when everybody's pished, trying to make their way to the next nightclub, because I believe they're all open till 4 o'clock in the morning. So, very lively place. Hi there. Club Route 66 here. I'm heading for a bar which I've been told is actually a pretty good English breakfast. Look at that. Welcome to Fabulous Legends. And look at the size of this place. I must have a look and see some videos of it being lively at night. Then next door we've got the Temple, sports bar, cocktails. And you know, every now and again you've got wee shops that sell just various touristy tat kicking about. Yeah, I must see if there's videos of the place jumping, and maybe try and clip a little bit. The Blue Star cocktail bar. And you know, even down the side streets there's little bars tucked away. I wonder if there's a price war. Albertus is karaoke bar, sports bar, then a little Portugal football club shop that you can buy all your Portugal football club stuff, tops, etc. Yeah, so all the way up here, it's never ending. You know, takeaways, Nico's bar, kebab shops, pizzas. I'm just trying to pick out what I see, but obviously at this time there's not a lot happening. It might make for quite a boring video. But if you've never been to Albufeira and you've never been to the strip, you might find it useful. Bar Espello, Tavern 85, another big Doris restaurant, Ribs & Co, steaks, burgers, and a massive big sports bar here. And everywhere you go you'll get these guys trying to usher you in, unless, I've noticed, if I'm walking without a camera, they are constantly trying to usher you in. But the minute you put the camera on, they're not as keen, so maybe that's the secret if you don't want to be hassled. Walk up and down with a camera, even if it's not on, and you won't get hassled. Because it is a pain in the arse, I've got to say. You know, every 2 minutes you walk past 3 of them and you say no to them all, and then the 4th one asks you to get into his bar and you say no, and the 5th one asks you to get into his. And you think, what is it with these people? They see you refusing to go in all the previous ones, and then they think magically you're just going to get into their bar. Anyway, so I'm just coming to the top of the strip here, then I'm going to go and get some food. So again, there's more bars up at the top, both right and left, but I just wanted to give you a quick look. I wonder what's up there. Can't really see it on the video. The cross. Yeah, karaoke, live music. So the bars are all massive, and they must be absolutely jumping, and let's hope we can get some footage to include as a bit of an overlay. If I can get to clip them, we'll see how it goes. So anyway, if you like that one, just please click on subscribe. I'll be doing videos from all over my travels, although the channel is primarily about sort of moving to or living in Spain. I do like to do a wee video when I'm out and about, just so that just keep the content going. You might like it, you might not, but if you do, just consider subscribing, like and share it, and that'll help the channel grow. So I'm just off to find myself some breakfast now, and we'll see you on the next Albufeira video, wherever that might be. Ciao.